shoes are included in that. And Vince Camuto has the Leera leather Espadrille Wedge Sandal. And you can see those on Kenya. She's wearing those in the tan color. So if you like just that nude, almost kind of melts into your skin and makes your legs look even longer, then go for that tan. But we'll show you the others as well. So we've got it for you in your metallic silver, and these are all genuine leather. So metallic silver on that, and you can see some really great texture in that metallic silver. This is the metallic gold. Maybe you feel like I usually go tan, but I kind of want a little something more. Then go for that metal gold. And it's very limited in this one. As a matter of fact, we've got about 2 dozen of these available in the metal gold. We've got them in the black, so if you wanted a really nice summer black shoe, look at that one. This is the one that Kenya was wearing. This is the tan. This one is called Swan Lake, and this one is suede, and it's the only suede option that we have here. So beautiful in its Swan Lake, and it's sort of the color of periwinkle. And then lastly, we have it for you in this really great floral. And we're calling this one the Bright Multi. And you can see that one is gonna be the only print that we're featuring for you in this shoe. Now this one is 3.5 inches on this heel, and it's a jute heel. It's this espadrille style that espadrilles, you know, have been around for a million years. And so it's nice that you've got the jute that's all almost like diagonal. A lot of times when you see an espadrille, the jute goes straight across and it kind of gives it a little bit of a bulky kind of feeling or look, but because this is a curved diagonal, it just has more of a streamlined, very designer effect. And of course, something that you would expect from national brand Vince Camuto. So we've got it for you, sizes 6 to 10, including half sizes. And Cynthia, I think these are so cute.
They are like the perfect summer shoe. So I'm a huge espadrille person. I love the espadrille style. I don't know anybody that they don't look flattering on. They're just so feminine and they hold you in so beautifully. But as well, like I have so many pairs of Vince Camuto shoes and they really never go on sale. So I'm just shocked that they're on clearance. But these are so, and like you were mentioning too, wedges are the only type of quote unquote heel that I can wear. I am tall and 5'9". I find regular heels to be so uncomfortable. If you have not tried a nice wedge heel, you could walk through an airport or a mall with these types of wedges and you will still be comfortable. It almost doesn't even feel like you're wearing a heel, but it really gives you that 3.5 inches of height just to kind of elongate you. And I mean, my favorite, of course, is the one that there's only 2 dozen left of, that beautiful metallic gold. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. But the tan is nice, too. I love that the tan, I love, especially in the summer months, if you're wearing a skirt or a maxi dress or a shorter dress, that really elongates that leg. So I like the tan too. I think those are my top 2, the tan and the gold, which I know the gold is probably actually already gone at this point. And I don't know if you showed before too, but that goring that's around the ankle. So this way, you know how sometimes if you have a shoe that goes around the ankle and it doesn't have a lot of flex, it almost digs into your ankle and kind of leaves a mark, and it can be quite uncomfortable. That has that give, so you can really, it moves with you, it stretches with you, and the bottom is rubber, because I have several pairs of espadrilles where that corking or that rope kind of carries on to the bottom and it ends up, you know, wearing out, and the sole ends up wearing out essentially. Well, you've got that beautiful rubber on the bottom, so those are going to last you, which espadrilles are seasonless, timeless anyway. I mean, I wear them year round and we're in Florida, so obviously we have that ability, but they never go out of style. They're a timeless shoe, and these will last you forever because it does have that rubber bottom, so nothing's going to wear out and thin out like you do see with those typical espadrille style shoes.
I'm glad you mentioned that too, and I'm glad, and so we showed that to you on the bottom if that was what you were concerned about. So we've got that. If the only print that we have available is the Bright Multi that you see right there, and they're just so cute. And if you like the top too that Valerie is wearing, that's Colleen Lopez. It's coming up in just a second, because sometimes we think we get the outfit first and then we choose the shoes. So with these, I want you to just go with whatever color speaks to you, and I know we're gonna have a great top or great pants or a great blouse that's gonna go with it. The tan, a lot of you are picking up, because you're thinking, okay, it's neutral, I know it's gonna work with anything, and they do. If you wanted that Swan Lake, these are almost gone. We actually only have literally a handful left. So if you were even on the fence about this Swan Lake or the gold, I'm just gonna put these two together. If you're on the fence about them, I say go for it, and as long as we still have your size, do it, because these are almost gone. And to Cynthia's point, I mean, you never see Vince Camuto at 50% off. It just doesn't happen. But we've got
I'd buy every pair that was in my size because they really don't. I love that, that Swan Lake would look so beautiful with denim, even like light wash denim, indigo, darker denim. I'm seeing denim with that. Everybody has denim.
Yeah, agreed. And it's something different. Now, because I could even see like in the bright color or maybe even in the silver, you might think, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get as much wear out of that. But let me tell you, when they're full price, that's when you start to think, how much wear am I gonna get? When it's half price, you get them. Because even if you wear them 8 times this summer, you're gonna get so much joy out of it, because every time you wear them, somebody's gonna say, oh, I love those shoes. Oh, I never see anything like that. So if these are the kinds of things you live in, then because they're 50% off, you do it. And they're free shipping too. And on these, because of the way they're made, Cynthia, with that wider leather strap along the top of the foot, they're more comfortable than a lot of like skinny, strappy sandals that we see.
Oh, absolutely. And, I'm very familiar with Vince Camuto's shoes, and all of his shoes, they really keep, a lot of times when you have a fashion shoe, you really sacrifice the comfort side of it. But this is a national, worldwide brand. This is not his first rodeo. They make everything with quality, so every shoe, I've never had a pair of Vince Camuto shoes that I've really had they're all just a dream, honestly. And they're always so fun. I think too with this shoe, it's almost like, especially if you got the print, a lot of times if you don't have an accessory or you don't want to think about an accessory, grab a fun pair of shoes with a denim and a white top. It could be as plain of an outfit as that denim, white top staple outfit, and throw on a statement shoe like that. Boom, accessories done. And I would even do like a cute pink lip with those shoes, with the print shoes, because that would like make it really pop. And I'm thinking of all the fun ways that you could play it up with the pinks and the greens in there. And that Swan Lake, I mean, that is a darling color. It's such a romantic color to me, and I love the suede in that too. You don't see a lot of suede shoes.
Well, let me tell you, Cynthia, real quick. We've got it for you. We've got literally about 10 of them left. We've got size 9.5 and 10, and that's it. So I'm actually gonna say goodbye to Swan Lake. Goodbye, Swan Lake. Also,
I'm a 9.5. I'll be right back.
Also, that's so funny. Also, the gold, pretty much gone. So we're gonna say we've got size 9.5, 10, and that's it. So we're gonna say goodbye to the gold. We usually say go for the gold, but this time we're saying goodbye to the gold. So now, here we go. This is sort of like, you know how when you're out shopping and you see a really great sale and everybody rushes and you feel a little bit of a frenzy? I don't want you to feel nervous, but I'm just letting you know, Vince Camuto, you never see it at 50% off. And these are sandals, 50% off in the summer. It's not like they're 50% off in December. You're gonna wear these as soon as you get them home. So if you want them in the silver or in the black or in the tan, or if you love that bright multi, then do it at 3 flex payments of $16.50. And Cynthia, I'm with you. Like, if my size is still there, I'm on it.
I'm on it in every color if my size is still there, because when I find something I like that fits, especially, it's just hard if you're having trouble finding that comfortable heel, the wedge is the way to go. And we have all the neutrals left, actually. So whatever color anybody picks right now is going to go with almost anything you have in your closet, the tan, the black, or even that silver. And I know people might think, well, that's metallic. I don't know if I'm, a metallic kind of person. It's more of like a hammered metallic, it's not like that patiny leather shiny look. It's very subtle. And I think it's a really fun way to kind of go into that metallic field, dip your toe in the water, but it's not going to be overwhelming. So if you are hesitant about that, you might surprise yourself with how many times you end up bringing out that shoe, because it's just fun.
Agreed. Agreed, and I'll tell you, you're right, I'm looking at the silver. Isn't it so funny how, you know, fashion has changed so much that several years ago, gold and silver were strictly for after 5, and now we see, it's like anything goes. You see sequins and, you know, on flip-flops and things like that. So it's nice that we have options. So you're right, these are all neutrals, and the choice is yours. I even love that you've got, because these are espadrille style, you've got these extra details like the contrast stitching that just gives it just a fresher feel to it. You've got the way that this comes up high along the back, and then this goes right above the ankle. The strap goes just above the ankle. So it's not gonna be right there on the ankle bone, it's just right above that. And of course, you would expect a brand like Vince Camuto to really understand all of those details for comfort, because sometimes fashion and comfort don't always go together, but I think you're gonna really love these. And I know that our clock is gone. Go for yours.